What up? Good evening. Good afternoon. Why did I say evening? My brain is broken. I'm stuck in the evening. Echo. There we go. Gone. How are we doing? It's Sunday. Sunday fun day. I just realised as well, I don't have my lights on, so I'm like really pale. Or really dark, aren't I? Let me turn my lights on. Better. On. There we go. There we go. Slightly more bright. How are we doing? So many comments. I just let it out for a second. Tim's number on the fan behind him just says Amazon Basics. Fan off for Mike. That's true. Yeah, I don't want to blow the fan into the mic and so you can hear everything. Yeah, that is my biggest fan. My biggest fan is behind me right now. Right, well, that is true. I don't want to blow the mic. It will blow up if I blow it too hard. My only fan. That is true. A lot of fan puns. It's Sunday. It's so warm here. It's still too warm. I think I'm gonna melt and drown in sweat. I did watch a bit of my podcast with Jeff. I say like way too much, don't I? I think when I sort of like unconcentrate and just go into free flow talking, I particularly just like say the word like all the time. That's it. That's all I do. If I'm not concentrating on what I'm saying, if I'm like relaxed and it's like a good atmosphere, I'll just waffle and use a billion ways of filling sentences. Which is that's a good question. I do say that. Yeah. Hello, Foxhorse4. How's it going? Raining in Leicester. That is sad. I wish it rained here. Nobody noticed unless you point it out. I was counting on my fingers how many times I said it. You love to say like. It's true. I do. Raining in Leicester. I haven't been to Leicester in years, but I did go ages ago. Hello, neatly done. How are you doing? We've got another 6 questions today. All very unique and fun. Hopefully, you'll get them right. Tinkering your darts doing sign language so I can know what's going on without sound. I can try. I don't know sign language, unfortunately. Does that mean that's just love in internet words, isn't it? Well, someone showed me something else the other day, which is like I don't know any finger movements, any hand sign languages. Auto close. We could have that, couldn't we? We could get it so it translates live what I'm saying. It would just be like. That could be it. Yeah, I think MOAR Trivia is actually almost impossible to play muted because a lot of the questions I verbally give context to as well, rather than just images and text. How do you tempt a unique question? Unique up on it. Pun man Ben, that is good. I respect that. Wow, 2 minutes to go, and we'll kick off with our Sunday trivia. I love Sunday trivia because it's just a bit more relaxed. I turned off the sound for a second. I put you because I don't need your context. There you go. If you can do it without, that's fine. That's easy. I tried sign language in origami class. What did you make by doing sign language? That's true, yeah. Is there an American and British sign languages? Are they different? Can you communicate? I imagine you probably can communicate because it's just English, isn't it? That is the facts. A crane. That's the British Sign Language accent. Speaking of British accent, though, you should all watch Top Boy. The last season of Top Boy has come out. I think I watched it all in like one sitting. It was people seem very divisive about it, very mixed up. So I don't know how people are doing, how people are finding it. We'll have to see. Right, well, other people can put up backstage. I have turned my bitrate down slightly, so hopefully you'll find it a bit easier if you were getting buffering before. Top Boy's not top anymore. Maybe not. It might end happily. It might. That's true. Yeah, not like you can just go outside. East London. I was once in the pub next to my house, and there was a guy in a balaclava and a machete who ran in, who'd been stabbed. And there were people like barring the doors to the smoking area. It's crazy, but that is East London. That's where we live. No guns. I haven't seen any guns yet though, but I believe they are around. But yeah, that is East London life. To be fair though, I've been here like 2.5, 3 years. That's the only time I've ever seen any like proper violent stuff. Anyway, it is 5 minutes past 3. Welcome to MOAR Trivia, our daily trivia show every day at 3 p.m. where we give away money to people for getting trivia correct. It's a very easy game. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. And today, the prizes are, if I have my prize picture, that's not it. This is it. Boom. 6 questions, £10 for the top 3 players. If you get over 35,000 points, you get a £25 split. And we'll do a spot prize at the end of £2.50. And that is it. No anime graphic today. We do have, I'm readjusting it because it's too big, so I need to shrink it down a bit. Right, that is all. Let's kick off with our first question. Questions today, written mostly by me, actually, and some other donors, but we'll see how we find them. Right, question number 1. We're talking about this food item. Does everyone know what this food item is? It is a calzone. A folded pizza in many places. I like it. I like this kind of pizza. I saw an American show and they pronounce it calzone, which I don't think is right. I don't think is correct. I think it is a calzone. But yes, it is a calzone. And my question is, this food originated in the place of pizza, Southern Europe, or the United States? A toughy, tricky first question maybe. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's quite easy. Well, the food calzone originated in the place of Southern Europe, which is Italy, Naples specifically. It was which 71 of you got right. Pizza's not a place, guys. 69 of you went for that. Pizza is in fact a type of food. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Pizza is a type of food. Southern Europe was the correct answer. That was meant to be my bot question because I figured, I was like, if there's a load of bots, then and they're going to see that, they're going to go for pizza because it says food in it. But apparently also tricky for human beings as well. There you go. But I said place of. Yeah, place of. Not pizza's not a place. Pizza's not a place. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, all the bots in chat. In the place of Southern Europe. That's right. Right. Place of Southern Europe. It's not place of pizza. I could say in place, but it's not in place. It's of place. Anyway, question number 2. Southern Europe is the place of pizza. Exactly. It's all right. Don't worry. We've got more questions to come. And if you don't know pizza, surely you know Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is the second best thing to pizza in my books. My question is, in the Lord of the Rings, which of these races got the least rings of power? Was it the dwarves, the men, or the elves? In place can be instead of. Yeah, but I said in the place of. Place of the ring. Maybe. Well, if you do know the Lord of the Rings, it was in fact the elves got the least rings. The elves. The 45 of you got right. Oof. 90 for men and 30 for dwarves. You can tell I wrote these questions. In fact, they were given. 3 rings were given to the elves, the immortal, wisest, and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, the great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men who, above all, cared about desire and power. Above all, desired power. But for within these rings was bound the strength and the will to govern over each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. But there you go. The people, humans got the most, elves got the least. You wouldn't think it, would you? But that is a fact that actually won. Right. question number 3. Hopefully easy. Going for the spot prize. It's a good one to hit. It's a good one to hit. We're talking about this man. Do you know who this is? He is a very famous, maybe dictator, potentially. It is Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro is correct. Britney Spears could also be correct, but it is in fact Fidel Castro. And my question is, who did Fidel Castro overthrow? Who did this man overthrow before 1960? Overthrow in before 1960. Yeah, that makes sense. Was it Batista, Zapata, or Guevara? He's playing his tiny flute. He's going to overthrow me, potentially. But it was, in fact, Batista who he overthrew in 1959, which 78 if you got right, well done. 28 for Zapata and 55 for Guevara. Not correct. Fun fact, his face is tattooed on the bodies of Mike Tyson and Diego Maradona. There we go. Let's tee off my brain to work today. 0 out of 3. Let's see how the leaderboards are doing. Hopefully people are getting some right. Joe's come back from Austin, probably. 420 somewhere. Lord of the Rings, pizza, Fidel Castro. I can see why those topics do well. In first place, followed by Joanne, Urban Sobrero, Charlie, Jojo's Hallow, Rachel H, Now Cut Out, Fed Up, and Jeremy in the top 10 positions. It's a tight one, 29k in first place. Well done to 420 somewhere. It's easy topics, it's easy topics. My worst game ever. Okay, don't worry though. We have 3 more questions to go. And hopefully you can claw some of these back. Right, bots at 0, probably. Exactly. Pizza does not come from... calzone comes from southern Italy. That's my fact. Right. Question number 4. It is about bats. I love bats. They move and they surround themselves by ultrasound waves, whatever, don't they? They like meet vampires. They are the stars of Twilight. But my question is, what is the scientific name for a bat? Is it a lutra, a Phelius catus, or a chiroptera? A chiroptera? A chiroptera? Batman. It was a Batman. Ooh, neatly done. Knew this one. That's good. There's some questions everyone knows. It's tricky. It's tricky. Like a big echolocations. It is in fact chiroptera. Chiroptera, which 54 you got it, well done. 53 for Felis Cactus and 40 for Lutra. A tough quiz today. A lot of like very evenly split answers across everything. And yeah, we've got 2 more questions to go. Question number 5. Now, I'll warn you, this is a Tim question. I wrote this next question, so we're gonna have to see how this one goes. Question number 5. Which of these distances is the longest? The cruise height commercial planes fly, the depth the Titanic rests, or a 10k run? Which of these is the longest? Ooh, a few different high things there thrown in. So, I quite liked this question because I was Googling about it and I thought it was quite interesting. So, the lowest is in fact the Titanic, which sits at 16,000 feet. A 10k run is about 32,000 feet. But a commercial plane averages between 33 and 42,000 feet. So the cruise height a plane goes is actually the highest. 58 if you got right, well done. 44 went for the depth time rest, and 10k and 44 went for a 10k run. I'm sorry to hear that, Ali. We'll check on that for you. Right, 5 questions in, 1 more to go. Let's look at the leaderboards. How are we doing? They're coming up slowly. Finally got some points. Hey, Joanne, what am I saying? Joanne in first place, followed by Rachel H, Fed Up, 420 somewhere, need more Lord of the Rings questions, clearly. Running Frederick, Nova Steven, Muna, Urban Sabero, Mila, Flash, Jurges, and Charlie in the top 12 positions. With one more question to go, the top 3 are doing particularly well, but the top 10 could come in and crash in this last question. Right. Last question. Easiest one, hopefully. Right. It's about geography. Geography. But my question is, which continent has the same UN-recognized countries as Asia? The same amount of UN-recognized countries as Asia? Is it South America, Europe, or Africa? That is my question. Anyone got 10k? I could have actually looked then to see. Which is it? Which is it? They actually have the same amount of countries. I thought this is kind of crazy. But the correct answer is, in fact, Europe. Europe and Asia have the same amount of countries. 28 of you got right. 47 for South America and 59 for Africa. A killer question there. Yeah, it is true. Europe and Asia have the same amount of countries. I believe it's like 46, I think, is the correct number. But yeah, they both have the same number of countries. There we go. Very few winners today. Oh yeah, got to split the pot as well. Let's have a look and see how are people doing. As well as the number of, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the same question. It wouldn't be the same countries, would it? But I do agree. I do agree, which is why I verbally corrected then, hopefully. Right. Let's have a look then. Who has come first? Rachel H, John N, and Fed Up in the top 3. Wow, followed by, how many people got over 35,000 points? 12. Top 11 people. Top 12 did. So that means that 12 people are splitting £25. Well done to the top 12. Getting through my tricky game of linguistic traps, which of course were all deliberate, and other issues as well popping up. Emma, Microwave, Mila, and that's it. 13 people. Yeah, it's a 9-person split. Well done. You did well. You did well. Let me send out your winners pop-ups. Yeah, top 3 don't get it, so it's the, yeah, you're right, it's 9 people. There you go. So, Calzone comes to Southern Asia, confirmed. Same countries, it's true, isn't it? Right, and to finish off with, no 6 out of 6. No, I don't think so. Impossible 6 out of 6 question. Right, now my random number generator, I think it's still set to 200, because I don't know how to, I do maybe know how to change it. Let me have a look. Where is my random number generator? It's this one. Let me check. Where do I set the random number generator number?
In the logic.
In what?
Logic.
Logic. How do I open this? I'm working out.
Do you know how to open it? Do you have like Notepad Plus or?
There we go, Notepad. Okay, cool. Easy. All right. I got it. 165. There we go.
Maybe you should set it to like the number.
Saved. Cool. Right. Let's go through and spin our final thing. We'll see if this works. Hopefully it will. Oh, I see a few numbers over, but hopefully it'll be under. Oh, it is over, isn't it? Oh, 75. 75 position. And that means that would be person is Summit 77. You have won a copy of the prize. Well done, Summit 77. There we go, and that's it. All done. All done. The end of the game. I hope you enjoyed my tricky question. Do I have a hostage? It's true. I beat Ellie. I don't believe that. I do. It was a tricky one today, but luckily everyone has the same chances of playing, of winning. And that's all. 12 winners, a brutal one. Well, don't you worry. As of tomorrow, our normal question writer is back, so you won't get my tricky questions. But who gets the calzone? I don't know. Someone should get one. Maybe I'll buy one now. I entered the wrong email address. How do I correct it? Just if you go in and Joe back tomorrow. No, Joe back on Tuesday. Actually, save me. But they're not going to be my questions. So hopefully you can relax. Thank you all for playing. It was a fun game. I enjoyed it. We learned a lot. Planes fly higher than the Titanic. Pizza's made in Southern Europe and not... Sorry, calzone's made in Southern Europe and not pizza. Exciting. Any 8 PM shows next week. We do have the community show tomorrow night and I'll start scheduling and we have more or less. And that's it. Bring Joe back so I can win something. Maybe. Joe doesn't write the questions either. It's just a random off Sunday for me. Silly Sunday tonight as well, hopefully, at 7 o'clock. I'll be watching. Thank you guys for playing. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And keep revising, keep learning. And yeah, we can win the future together. Hopefully everyone will get split the pot in the future. Goodbye all.